super professional.
Okay. Hi,
I love it.
guys.
I love the new microphone.
Thank you.
Yes.
I wish I could hear what you hear, but
Well,
I
you
have
will
spent,
later
yeah,
when you watch the replay and you get your little clips. I love
yeah.
the clips. Thank you, by the way, for sending me the spaceship.
Awesome.
Ah,
I thought that would be fun.
yes.
But
And
yeah, it's been an experience setting this thing up because, like, I had to go to Sweetwater Sound today to get a booster for it. I finally got it all set up and it wasn't loud enough. It
oh,
was just really soft, like I was speaking very softly, and I'm like, "Oh, that's not good." Nothing I could do would bring it up, so boom, Sweetwater Sound, anybody out there, they are the best because I got home and then my sound was distorted, and, the guy got remotely on my computer and
oh,
fixed it to where my sound is what you hear now, crystal clear.
awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. And did you by chance catch what he was doing? You know, those tech savvy people are so fast.
that's what I was just gonna say. He's so fast. I don't know what he was doing, to be honest with you, but hey, he did it. It's
Awesome.
magic.
Yes. Excellent.
And Sweetwater Sound did everything possible for me to be success at this and to succeed at it. So, yeah.
Excellent.
So, we're just waiting for people to come in.
Oh. And Jess is with us this evening. Greetings.
Yay!
Thank you for being here, Jess and me. We are a little later today than we normally are. Thank you, Raven, for sliding the time over for me. It was because I was involved in a Zoom that just ended right before we started this. So
Anything for you, Lisa.
thank you. Gratitude, gratitude. And Jess says the mic sounds great, doesn't it?
Yay!
Yes,
I feel like a professional now.
absolutely. I'm curious. So for your microphone, I guess we'll just have to stay tuned. But when you're playing like your singing bowls, how that is going to uh,
Well, let's see.
mhm. Beautiful.
How's that sound?
Sounded lovely and crisp.
Nice.
Hmm. So it's a new moon today.
Yeah.
What a beautiful time to have a show on a new moon.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, and greetings. David from the other side is here with us as well. Good evening, David. Welcome in. Welcome in. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. The full moon. So nice.
Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like this past week went by really fast. And that's why yesterday when I messaged you, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe tomorrow's Sunday already. Like,
Right?
did you get a bunch of bad storms come in through your state the other day?
Yes, we did.
Mhm,
And we lost power for a while in the middle of the night.
mhm.
And the next morning, when I was listening to the radio on the way to work, there were like thousands of people out of power. And they said something about tornadoes. I thought the tornadoes were in your area.
They were.
So you fared out pretty good, huh? Lisa will be coming in and going out because, her internet.
Mm-hmm. It was restored, but I feel like it wasn't restored to its maximum capacity. We had a couple microbursts on Wednesday, and then on Thursday there was a tornado. And in this Midwest area where I live, there was probably over 40 different towns that were without power. So from Wednesday to Saturday, some even today just got restored. So it came in pretty strong this time. And yeah, just what I will say is um, you learn you learn how to navigate without lights. I might have stepped on a couple cat tails. I don't know. And I heard a lot of meow. When you can't see in the dark, it's kind of difficult when things are under your feet. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, our power went out, like, in the middle of the night, so we were sleeping anyway,
Awesome.
so which helps. And
Mm-hmm.
our kitties sleep with us, you know?
Mm. Jess says the storms were real for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, they were
Well,
felt. Oh, that's for sure. All right. Asking our team of light to assist me with being stable during the show, please and thank you. Not asking for much, just asking for some stable frequencies so that I may be able to speak the blessing into existence here. So, as we all gather this evening, connecting in with source frequencies, always connected to our beautiful Mother Earth and her crystalline heart, and allowing the energies and the frequencies from source to come down and allow those source frequencies to weave together and unite all whom are listening in our show, whether now or future from now, allowing the frequencies to be felt. We are all exactly where we need to be, and asking our beloved nervous system, our beloved hearts and our minds. We call all parts of ourselves home now. May every cell remember that it belongs. May breath become the bridge, silence become our sanctuary, and the gentleness become our strength as we enter this sacred space masterclass. We choose to stay present with compassion for the parts still trembling and the gratitude for the parts that already are steady. So be it, and so it is.
aho.
Aho.
Bless you, Tim. I heard him sneeze from the other room. He's so sweet. He's staying up late tonight because I swear he's my biggest supporter. He's just right there always, and I'm really kind of I'm very grateful for him. He's a good guy. We love him. We'll keep him.
Yes. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for holding space with us. We are grateful. And that's a
Nice.
beautiful thing to have his support with you throughout your journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel like in the past I have not had any support. And I think you've been the same way. You haven't had any support on your path. More like blocks on your path to keep you from, but it never kept us from it, did it?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Just teaches us even more.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for the blessing, because you're the master of the blessings.
Thank you.
You just I love it.
It
And
is an honor.
so
Thank you.
this is the Wounded Healer Masterclass 5, the return of staying with yourself in the world. Welcome, everyone. So I don't know about everybody else, but I pretty much I feel like this class, um, I think when I wrote the class and I did the exercises, it helped me. But then it had been, I feel like it had been a long time before we actually brought it out. And it
Mm-hmm.
has really helped me to relearn, and not only relearn, I feel like I have learned even more than what I did before. You know how it's like when you read something, you get a lot out of it, but then when you read it again, you find something that you didn't see before,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Absolutely.
know how anybody else feels about it, but and the next master class will be our last one. So that will be number 6, and it will be in 2 weeks, because next Sunday is Father's Day, and we honored Mother's Day. We have to honor Father's Day as well,
Mm-hmm.
because they are just as important as we are.
Yes, they are. We're all important on this journey.
That's right. So, and I'm feeling pretty confident in myself. Um, I am learning not to say I'm sorry as a reflex.
Awesome.
And I have everybody at work, um, paying attention to the same thing. So, but over the last several weeks, we have explored patterns. We've learned how to become present. We've looked at grief. We've talked about boundaries, and we've begun remembering parts of ourselves that may have been hidden for a very long time. Tonight, we talk about the return, not returning to who you were before, returning to yourself, because healing isn't about escaping life. Eventually, we all have to come back to our families, back to our work, back to our responsibilities, back to relationships that continue to challenge and become ourselves once we return to the world. The myth of arrival. Many people imagine healing as a destination, a place where everything is resolved and where triggers disappear, where fear vanishes, and where life suddenly becomes easy. But healing doesn't work that way at all. Healing's not arrival, and healing is relationship, a relationship with yourself again and again. There will be days you feel grounded and days you feel scattered, days you feel connected and days you feel disconnected. The goal is not perfection. The goal is remembering how to return. What pulls us away from ourselves? Life moves quickly and responsibilities pile up. So I'll stop there, as that's a lot of information.
And Jessie says, I am eternally grateful for the support and wisdom that you've shown me these past years. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Jessamy, you have shown me so much wisdom. Come on.
Mirror,
And
mirror.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's a beautiful relationship when we learn together and we grow together, and
Mhm.
that's beautiful.
Yeah. Any other comments?
Sam is here with us as well, so she says greetings.
Welcome, sister.
Mhm.
We send the heart to you too.
And Jess says, that's what we are supposed to do in a loving village. Support
Yes.
to each other. Yes.
Because we're not supposed to be separated. We are supposed to be together. And we're supposed to lift each other up, lending a hand for each other to help each other. Because we can do more together when we are together. We don't do as much alone.
Very true. That's a core truth right there.
Yeah. Shall we move forward?
Yes. We are caught up in
Okay.
our comments.
All right. Other people have needs. Unexpected challenges arise, and before we know it, we can drift away from ourselves. Not because we failed, because we're human. We stop listening. We stop noticing. We stop checking in, and little by little, we move away from the connection we've worked so hard to build. Well, that's exactly what I was saying in the beginning. You know, I did a lot of work and life happened and I got away from it. And now with this, I'm coming back to it. Um, I suppose we have to find ways to stay and to stay present because I feel like, you know, as we've discussed in the past, a lot of it is reflex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's memory that it's an automatic memory.
Mm.
And, you know, it makes our bodies feel uncomfortable when we're changing things around. So, yeah.
So true. In regards to, like you said, it's like automatic. We have automatic replies and responses to these triggers that happen in our lives, right? So it's learning the patterns of our responses and our replies to whatever it is that is triggering us, because when we can recognize the pattern, that's part of the work.
Mhm.
That's what I do when that happens, or mm, this is what I say every time. Let's try something different. So yeah.
Yeah, because we do know the definition of insanity, correct?
Absolutely.
Even though we know the definition of insanity, we still keep doing it.
Hmm.
Um, so it takes a lot of discipline to come
Yes.
back to ourselves. And it takes a lot of discipline to stay in this, to stay and stay with yourself.
Hmm. Yes. Stay within yourself and not get lost or not get caught up or staying stuck on just because we can do that as well. Like, "Oh, I can't believe I just did that." And then we'll spin in it.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, yeah, that monkey brain.
mhm.
Yeah, that we use to beat ourselves up with. Yeah, I'm kinda learning that I don't need to have that monkey brain beat me up. There are plenty of people who are gonna do that for me, and I don't need to do it for myself.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I'm staying present with myself, and I'm also giving myself and my inner child the love that I need.
Excellent.
So, the return begins with noticing, not judging, not fixing, just noticing a gentle truth. You do not have to earn your way back to yourself. You do not have to become more spiritual, more productive, more healed, more perfect. You only have to pause and remember your connection to yourself has never disappeared. Sometimes it simply becomes a quiet breath beneath the noise. So we'll stop there because if we have a comment, it would be nice.
Mhm. Jess says, becoming aware in both jarring and enlightening, shocking yet deeply beautiful, like a cricket that jumps from a flower when you go to smell it, a humbling, connective experience.
Yes.
Thank you. Hmm. Beautiful, Jessamy. Thank you for the comment.
So it's time for Lisa's nervous system.
Mhm. So, integration happens through repetition, not insight. Our nervous system learns safety when we pause, when we respond instead of react, when we honor the limits gently, and when we return to ourselves over and over again. Nothing needs to be perfected. Consistency matters more than the intensity. And if you can imagine, sometimes we need examples or everyday ways to understand. And so you can also look at it like it's like how like we look at the weather, right? We can't control the weather. We just watch it as it goes by with the clouds and the rain and the sun and everything else. And so in our body, our sensations are like those shifts in the weather. And our sensations, they come up, they change, and they pass. And again, it's about those patterns. So recognizing when those patterns come up and what we would like to shift differently within ourselves, because our body, it learns safety when we observe instead of intervening. And sometimes when we resist something, it actually creates it to be even more intense. So it's a peaceful way is to be the observer with yourself. Again, being gentle with ourselves and being the observers. And yeah. And just like the weather, we can't control it and we can't make it perfect. But with ourself, realizing and recognizing these shifts and learning how to stay present within ourselves as we are shifting and changing. Thank you.
Beautiful. You have such wisdom. I swear.
We share because we care.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps to share these things because sometimes what works for one individual doesn't work for another. They have to find something that's relatable to them within their own environment and within their own reality. So,
Yeah. And honestly, when you truly want to say no, say no.
mhm.
And when you truly want to say yes and mean to say yes, say yes. And take just a little bit of time and asking yourself, what do I need right now? These simple moments become the path home. Because after all, it's all about us. It truly is. And we're not being self-centered. We're not being selfish. We're not being narcissistic. It is about us being whole
Mm. Mhm.
and what we need to be whole and how to train our nervous system back to the authentic self instead of what it has been programmed to be from a very early age.
Mm.
And we need to be patient with ourselves because, after all, how many years did it take to get us this way? It's not going to take a minute or a week or 2 weeks
Mhm.
to, transform that, but we can transform it. It takes time,
Mhm.
and we need to be gentle with ourselves.
Mhm. Inch by inch,
Yes,
little by little.
right?
Mhm. And as you mentioned, it doesn't happen overnight. These things take time. And I'm certain that if you were to journal what
Mhm.
the last year looked like, when you start to write it down and you look at it in a longer span of time, then you go, oh, I have made some significant shifts because I used to do this and now I do that. So, mhm.
Yeah. It's such a good idea because I think that journaling, it helps in so many areas.
Mhm. And we're all caught up with the comments in the moment.
Okay. So now it is time to take a very slow, deep breath and place your hand over your heart if that feels comfortable. Ask yourself, where in my life do I most easily lose myself? What situations pull me away from my center? What helps me return? What does coming home to myself feel like? Take a moment to simply notice. No fixing, no judging, just listening. An important reminder: the return is not a one-time event. It is a practice, a choice we make again and again. Every time we notice, every time we pause, every time we choose presence over autopilot, every time we honor our truth, we return. Between now and the next class, this week's invitation is simple. Several times each day, pause, take one conscious breath, and ask yourself, am I with myself right now? If the answer is no, gently come back. No criticism, no shame, just return. So that's what we're going to do this week. It's difficult to have that knowledge in staying with yourself and not just falling into that muscle memory.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. I'm going to share. So as soon as you said, the first thing that came to my mind that needs reprogramming is traffic and how I react to those on the road that have road rage. Like, I am a peaceful person, but unfortunately, if somebody cuts me off in a very non-charismatic manner, I get a little angry. So we need to reprogram that. I don't want to be angry. So that's somewhere that I need work. I am not fully restored. I will revert back to that programming that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I wonder why I'm, you know, mm, programmed like that. Perhaps maybe I witnessed some stuff being a passenger in a vehicle or something, and it's programmed in my subconscious that I need to react like that.
Yeah, it could very well be.
Mm-hmm. Jessamy says, I love this. Being mindful has always been a struggle, but this is so gently and quietly empowering. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. And we're all caught up with comments in the moment.
Well, it would be the time for blessings, but now we're not going to have a class. The last class will be in 2 weeks because of Father's Day. We honor the fathers.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would, and our next show would be, is our next show next week?
It's the 10th. It's the Juneteenth.
It's the Juneteenth. Yay.
Yes,
And
with
um,
Debbie Dashinger.
yeah, well, we'd like to see the sneak preview of Debbie's reel.
Yes, please. I think we showed it last week, but I want to see it again.
What if humanity was saved by beings beneath the earth? The Hopi spoke of ancient protectors, the ant people, a hidden race said to emerge during times of planetary catastrophe, guiding humanity into sacred underground sanctuaries. But were they merely myth or something far older? This week on Soulfire Ascension, award-winning podcaster and shamanic practitioner Debbie Dassinger reveals the hidden connections between humanity, our galactic history, and the awakening now unfolding across the planet. Are we being prepared for contact? Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that off the screen.
It's exciting.
It
Very,
is.
very exciting indeed. And Debbie does like networking. And so a few of our past guests were offered by Debbie. Would you be interested in this person? And so that's why I had asked her, Debbie, what about you? Would you be open to being on our show? So I just thought that was exciting. I had no idea what her background was. I just knew that we should ask her.
Well, and she's been on Gaia TV too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beyond belief.
Yeah, okay.
And she's talked about the ant people on there too.
Okay, the George Norrie.
Yes.
Yes, excellent. And she is the one who introduced us to Maria.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, I got angel bumps when you said that.
And Jessamy says, I can't wait to see it. Awesome. Come
Yeah.
join us on the Juneteenth.
That's right.
I will not have
Juneteenth.
my background. I will be somewhere. So it won't be as pretty as my rainbows behind me, but it doesn't change the presence.
Mm-mm. Nope. It'll still be our wonderful Lisa.
Indeed, indeed. So yes, that's exciting. I'm excited. Yeah.
All right. So I think it's a great lesson in staying present with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 weeks, we have our last master class.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I guess, Lisa, it is time for your fabulous blessing.
Gratitude. So let's all take a deep, slow, gentle breath. Returning to our heart space. You are permitted to walk slowly. You are permitted to change without apology. You are permitted to keep that softness that makes you you while carrying the boundaries that keep you whole. May every step home to yourself leave a luminous trail for others still finding their way. When you forget, pause. When you remember, rejoice. You can return again and again and again, and the way is always blessed. And so it is. It is done.
Aho.
Aho. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. Grateful to hold this sacred space together.
Yes, grateful for all of you. And we will see you on Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Until then, everybody have a wonderful week ahead. Sending so much love. Take care.
And it's the summer solstice next weekend.
Mm-hmm.